Yo, stocks 5150. Today we got PMI data coming out at 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna log on. We're gonna take a look. I don't know if I'm gonna make a trade or not, but we're gonna see in a second. But we starting to pump right now, so let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, got my 15 minute levels drawn out. We got red, yellow, and green. So we come down to this level and we'll get some money. We break above this level, we're gonna get some money. Right now we sitting in the middle. We don't diddle in the middle. We don't diddle in the middle. So we got data coming out at 10 o'clock. So I ain't entering nothing. Even though that was a good entry right there, it broke out and everything. But I ain't I ain't gonna enter nothing yet until after this PMI data comes out, which comes out at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 10:30. So we might just be up here so they can set a bull trap and then shut this bitch back down. You never know. Either way, I ain't entering nothing. I'm just gonna sit and be patient today. Sit and be patient. We're practicing patience. P is for profit. P is for patience. All right, so PMI data came out 10 o'clock. Let's see. The market is reacting positively from it. Positively. So core PC was 0.2%. That was the forecast. Um, Preliminary month over month. Consumer sentiment is 53. It was expected. The forecast was 52, so that's good. And inflation expectation previous was 4.5. This is 4.1. So inflation is down. Huh. Personal income is 0.4%. Forecast is zero point 0.3, so that's good. Personal spending, zero point 0.3, zero point 0.3 was expected. So yeah, the data is not bad. The data is not bad, and that's why we're running. So here we go. We're gonna go in at we'll do one. We'll wait for a pullback and then we'll go in. But we definitely gonna run up. Let's see, where are we gonna run to? Go to the 4 hour. Probably gonna miss it. It's gonna take off. So actually, let me just go ahead and get one at 80. All right, so we're gonna jump in and we'll see where we're gonna go to. 4 hour might be at the top. So it might have been a mistake to go right there, jumping in like that. So we got in at 80, 25. Yeah, this is 6,000. This is 25. This is a 9. 25.9 at least. We're at 25.9 right there. That's 25. 25,877. Got 25,830. So right here is 25.9. So we'll hit 25.9. So we're gonna ride this up 25.9. Getting a slight pullback now, and I'll re-enter again, depending on how far this pulls back. If we get back down to this level, because 25.9 will be the target. 25.9 going to 2600. 25.9 is the target. 25.9 is the target. All right, that's where we at. Let's see how it goes. This is creating a bull flag. This is what it's looking like at the moment. Or we could be setting up the trade range bound, and this is where we at. So this is, if we look at this, let's go to the 15 minute. The 15 minute just looks like it gapped up, which is crazy work. But hop right out of there. But so we don't have much showing on the 15, but we are turning, we are above. It's bullish on the 15, on the 1 hour. Same thing, bullish. We're up above. So, stay where we at. As long as we stay above this 15-minute range, this is the first 15. This is the green. I would go in if we ever get down this low. But we are looking pretty good. That data that they came out with also, I should say, was from September. So, I mean, whatever. But right now, we're building up. Now, I will say this. If the 48 gets up above here and breaks above, I'm definitely going in. But by the time that happens, we'll already be taken off. What I would like to see, since I'm sitting in this, is this to come down and maybe touch the 48. I mean, touch the 14, and I'll get another contract and then take this up and get some money. Get some money, money, money. You know what I'm saying? So slide this down. On the 1 minute, look and see how much it's moving. It's popping, right? Yeah. Look at that. Straight on up. So we're breaking below it. So on the 1 minute, we are pulling back and about to touch the 48. And we're still above. So on the 1 minute, we already crossed over. You see what I'm saying? So if we traded the 1 minute, then we would have went in back here at 10:02 and made all of that, which would have been pretty good. That's crossed over too. So we're still bullish, but we are turning, coming back. We might come back and revisit this though. And if so, I'll be patient again. If we come down here and revisit this, maybe I'll get in for another high. If that's the plan, not sure. But that's what it's looking like. It's going to pull back. Or this could be the trap. What time is it? 10:30? I don't know. Then I'll be like, I should have took that $50 when I had it, right? Yeah, that's possible. But we'll see. It's the game. So right now, I wasn't paying attention again, and well, actually I was, but we're starting to curl on the 14. We're heading down, and so I went in again, and I kept this one. And yes, in hindsight, I should have took that 50 bucks and got out, but I didn't. So we curled, heading down, but we're supporting off of this was yesterday's high, so we can build stay hold support there and stay above this 48, and then turn it around. See what the next 5-10 minutes holds. And but that lower when I entered at a lower position, then I lowered my target also to 820. So we don't go all the way back up to the high. If we pull back up and get up here to 820, top of this candle, then I get out with a couple hundred, not a couple hundred, a couple bucks. Maybe it'll be 100, but we'll see how it goes. I shouldn't even be trading because I was already up 300 today, so I'm kind of playing with my profit, and I shouldn't have did that. But it's all good. The day ain't over yet, and it is Friday. So we could just because it's Friday doesn't mean you're gonna end green either though. So that's like a myth. But it's a rainy day today, and why not? You know what I'm saying? So this right here could provide support, and that's what we want. Even if we range bound and stay right here and just slowly crawl back up, because look, stairs up, elevator down. We could get back to where we need to be. I'm not gonna be greedy this time, but that right there, if I get 100, that's cool. Really, 40 is all I need long term, but overall. So we'll get back to it. And I know it's quiet, but I'm working on something, so I don't want to be making noise in the background while I'm doing my regular stuff. All right, stocks 5150. Stocks crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kicking myself because I didn't this is crossing over now. Yeah. Should have took that 50, got out, and I should have waited and went short. But but just can't be happy with the green. It's all good though. It's part of trading and making videos in the background. Quite fuck. I was talking and didn't have the mic on. So anyway, I put my order in. I made it a good to close, and I changed the order to 2600. So with this huge of a pullback, if we get a bounce, like say in I'm on the wrong, need to be on the chart. With this huge of a pullback, you see we're right here trending right in the same level that we were in this range that we were in for the past couple days. So we could stay here. We could break below, but either way, what I would like to see is that we bounce here. What would be preferable is if we bounce here and go on up and get to that all-time high and hit at least hit 20. What's the next number? 2600. Yeah, go ahead and make a run up and get 2600, knock that out of the way, and close out strong for the weekend. You see what I'm saying? That would be pretty good. 2600 would give me 2600. Oh, let me take this off. I mean, we're a long ways from it now. We 300 down, and we're coming across on this cross. Now, if we hit the 14 and reject and bounce, that'll be perfect. But if we go, and that'll be perfect because then we might be able to make it to 2600. If we make it to 2600 today, that'll be a nice gain. Let's see, what will that be? Good grief, it's that far up. Yeah, the high that we went to today was only 867. So yeah, I'm reaching on that. If we get back to the high, that's $300. But 26 is what I'm aiming for. So I put a good to cancel. So that's I'm gonna just leave it over the weekend. I don't care. 2600 would be Next week gonna be tricky too because we got Fed speaking. They're gonna be announcing their rates and stuff for December. What they're gonna do. Probably gonna try not to trade if I can help it. Try to stay out of the way. See, catch it after the move for once. I'm saying that, but I'm in this one. More than likely, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably be stuck in this all the way to Tuesday or something. Because who knows? We could be pulling back. 27 is the target, I believe, though. So, I mean, it's only 2 weeks. They should be able to do this. So 26 still going. 26 right there. They give me 858. And I'm not alone. There's other people sitting there. So I'll hold out for 3 days. Hold out for 3 days to get $800, right? $200 a day. Yeah, 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 yeah. If we get it today, that'll be even more perfect. More perfect. I said it. And that'll give me a good amount. All right, stocks 5150. Back quiet now. I'm gonna let the stream keep going though for a while. Man, I don't fuck about that stupid shit. Oh,
I know many of you think I'm AI. I'm not AI because it's AI. Moving the future on his first. You're about to see how a basic song can become a Hollywood quality music video using nothing but AI. I can't wait for you to watch this transformation happen right before your eyes. You're about to witness the most satisfying creative process I have literally ever shared. I'm going to reveal every technique, every shortcut, and every secret that makes this tool absolutely insane for the next wave of AI. The final result will blow your mind, and you'll have the complete roadmap to create your own masterpiece. And girl, I literally cannot contain my excitement because I've been dying to make this video. What you're getting a glimpse at right now took me less than 10 minutes to create, and I'm about to walk you through the exact process I used to do it. We're doing this entirely within OpenArt using their brand new one-click story feature that literally nobody is talking about yet. I'll show you 3 different methods from beginner to advanced, so you can choose what fits your vibe. Let's start with the foundation, and that's creating our music. I'm using Suno AI for this because it's honestly
Happy New Year, guys. Kicking off the year with something absolutely mind blowing. So, here so
A good life where we did.
So what's up? So this is going to be pretty sweet. I'm going to show you guys how to use Chat GPT to create titles, video scripts, video descriptions. This is going to help you out on SEO. It's going to take you hours of work, and I'm going to do it for 5 minutes. So very first thing we want to do, let's assume that I want to create something based off of peptides. I'm going to go over here. This would be for one of our clients who is marketing peptides or a chiropractor, integration clinic, something like that. Click on these top. We're going to click on this top title here.
Top 5 peptides for muscle
Top
growth.
5
Going to the
peptides.
gym on a daily basis and getting nowhere. Have you tried working out, eating well, and all those potential lifestyle factors that should have you add muscle tissue? Sometimes our body could potentially be telling us something if you're not seeing.
Sorry about that. So here we go. I'm going to click on transcript. Okay, and then on the transcript, you can just go. We're just going to highlight. Take off the timestamps. I'm going to highlight all of this transcript. Whoa. Okay, once I have that highlighted, I'm then just going to copy this. I'm going to go over here to Chat GPT. I'm going to ask, I have a couple of steps here. So the very first step is you're going to go on your, like here's your chat. So I'm going to find videos that are already successful. That's step one. That's what I just did. Then I'm going to turn around and copy the transcript. Then I'm going to say, can you make 10 YouTube video titles based on this video transcript? So that's what I'm going to tell Chat GPT. Okay. So can you make 10 video titles based off of this transcript? There we go. Okay. Let's do this one. Solution. So there it is. It's given us 10 titles. That's cool. There's my 10 titles. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to then jump over to here and I'm going to say rework this title. So rework the title. Can you add more curiosity into it? So we'll go back. Rework this titles. Can you make these titles more thought-provoking and more clickable and add curiosity? There we go. So a little something you can see up here is they said the solution for losing muscle tissue and aging. They put peptide, the fountain of youth for your muscles. The 5 peptides you need to know about your optimal muscle growth. Perfect. Now we have those. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, can you write me short video scripts for titles? So I'm going to give it I'm going to actually put a short
Quiz me on Keynesian economics based on the study guide. Yes.
I don't know if you've seen these AI remixes of popular songs, but they are taking over YouTube. People are reimagining these classics as if they were made during the souls or blues era, and they have even turned Michael Jackson into a country singer. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because this Miss Jackson remix right here has just hit over 1 million views, and they did it in just 3 weeks. And not only that, if we go over to vidIQ and take a peek at their financials, we will see that this channel is making up to $33,000 a month from reimagining classic songs. Now, you know I took my time and did some digging through this, and I have found that there's actually something missing. While people are creating all of these viral songs, no one's making the AI music video. And that, my friends, is where the opportunity for us lies. And also it's important to note that a lot of these songs that are being remixed are actually copyrighted songs, and many people can end up getting in trouble. That's not going to be us. Because today I'm going to show you how to remix songs that are safe to do. And I'll also show you how to create these styles of videos and get paid for them. So the first thing we need to do is choose a song that has viral potential and one that will not get us a copyright strike or demonetized. And to do this, I am going to use my good friend ChatGPT. I have added the app to my phone. So right now, since we are in the Christmas season, you know, people are looking for those holiday hits, and that's what we're going to focus on. So I'm asking ChatGPT, friend, can you give me a list of the top 10 greatest Christmas songs that are in the public domain? That's the key word. That's what we need to pull from. And so it's going to do its job and list it out for us. And these are actually all great songs to do. So you honestly can't go wrong with remixing any of these. But once you have picked out your song, the next thing we are going to do is turn it into a music video. And to do that, we will only need one AI tool, and that's going to be InVideo. With InVideo, we will not only be able to transform our text and lyrics into a song, but it will turn it into an entire music video. And it also gives us access to VO3 and Sora, which is going to make sure those characters remain consistent from scene to scene. This really takes it to another level, and you can do it all from one single prompt. So to get started, head down to the description and you can click on that link. Sign up for your account with InVideo. So now that we are here, all we're going to have to do is select Create AI Video, and you want to make sure you are in version 4.0 because it's the most advanced right now. And right here, we have to enter the prompt, and this is extremely important because you have to give it the music direction and include any lyrics if you have some. And just as a note, the more detail you are, the better results you will get. And some of the things you definitely want to tell it is the music direction, video direction, camera style, performance shot, and you want to give it an overall tone. And I know you're probably looking at me like, Monique, I don't know who you think I am. I am not a music director, but I'm going to tell you who to always call on: ChatGPT. So you can just enter what song you want to remix and then ask it to give you all of those things in a prompt format or in video, and then it'll do just that. But for this one, I'm going to keep it really simple. I just want to show you how this will come out, and I'm just going to tell it to create a 1-minute cinematic video of Joy to the World, sung by a black female vocalist in a warm, soulful, gospel-inspired style. And then under my music direction, I wanted to give a 1960s gospel and modern R&B softness mix, the tempo around 90 to 95. I'm telling it the instrumentation I want, like a warm string or soft piano. And definitely we want to keep that arrangement cinematic, emotional, and uplifting. And we have to definitely make sure we include the lyrics that we wanted to sing since we are remixing a song. And I'm just telling it to make sure it clearly sings the original public domain lyrics, and then I'm just pasting saying joy to the world, the Lord is come, all of the lyrics for joy to the world. And once I hit enter, it's just asking us a few more questions like the amount of time, which we told it 1 minute. It's going to ask the platform. We're going with YouTube, of course, because that's where they're making those 33,000 a month. And then this is important right here. If you don't listen to nothing else, make sure you listen now. Make sure you pick Ultra because it is going to use the most advanced tools and we want the advanced. So at this point, it is just going to analyze and start creating everything. And this is our very first video. The Lord is come. Let me see. Apple Music is on Pandora, Spotify is here on YouTube. And if you want to check it out, I'm going to put it down in the description. But the thing is, I do not have any music videos for this AI artist, and I'm about to show you exactly how to make one. Basically, this shows you how to create videos inside of a video with your own music. So, of course, if you're using an AI artist, you will need an image of this artist. And to create one, I use Nano Banana. And this is the image of my AI artist that I was able to create. Looks pretty real and good, right? So over inside of InVideo, what I am going to ask it to do is to create a cinematic old music video for a song called Christmas Ain't Christmas Without You by Saleya. That's the name of my artist. I will upload the song to use. Please use the music I upload only. Do not create any other music. Do not use any voiceover. Then I'm just telling it what the video should include. A beautiful medium brown woman with long curly hair singing. I will attach a photo of her and then I'm just giving it the direction. I didn't break it down like what titles of each. I just spit it all in this prompt and I will put the prompt down in the description. But I'm telling it to start in soft black and white as she sings along by the window. Show her sad laying in bed because it's talking about, after a breakup, Christmas, not Christmas without you. And then we wanted to throw in like some flashback in color of her laughing and dancing and being with the love of her life. So after I hit continue, there's this add file section right here and we're going to click that. This is where I am going to add the song that I already created and I am going to attach the image of the artist that I want them to use the likeness of. And also, again, make sure Ultra is selected. We want to make sure YouTube is selected so that we get the right dimensions of the video. But after I hit enter in a few minutes, this is the beat that it created. We can be but I'm still baby. Yo, you cannot tell me that this is not next level. I know. Come on, man. Come on. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And you also can edit anything inside of these videos. Like if there's a certain scene you want to change, or if maybe the lip sync is not correct to the song. Like in this part of the video, it didn't match at first. So I had to edit it and I just came down to the edit command box and I entered make sure the lip sync is intact. Cut straight through to sunset. Without you here, all the tears, just lonely tears. Quiz me on Keynesian economics based on the study guide. Yes. Watch how smart POD sellers turn one design into 10 different bestsellers using Kim. They take a winning template and in 5 minutes, they create multiple designs for trending niches that sell on platforms Etsy and Amazon and so many others. It's the same proven design, just swapping out the text and colors. And instead of gambling on 10 random designs, they multiply one best-selling quality template. By the time you finish watching this video, they're going to have uploaded 10 designs and started selling already. So let's take a look at how it works. Over here, I'm going to click on merch
merchandise, then t-shirts, and in the template search panel, I'm going to type in camping and then scroll until I find a template that I think is going to fit for me, which let's go with this one. Then in Kindle, I can use a really cool feature called the quick replace feature, and I'll find a camper and then hit the replace button, which perfectly puts it in place. Now I can change my text here. I'm going to have it say Glacier Camping Club instead, then expand this so that it makes a little bit more sense with the layout. And now instead of California, I'm going to have it say Montana instead. Now I can use a really cool feature called the color palettes feature, where I can just scroll through and find one that's going to fit for me. Then I can even mock it up using the mockup tool here in Kindle and see what it's going to look like on a t-shirt just like this. Or I can go over into the search panels in the mockup and search through a variety of different mockups like this one right here, which looks pretty cool and outdoorsy. Look, the POD game has completely changed, and the winners aren't just professional designers anymore. The winners are the ones who are pumping out the most relevant, trend matched designs that buyers actually want. And they're all using the same secret weapon, and that's Kittle's templates that are so easy to use and easy to edit. Join the best POD sellers and start creating your own best selling products with Kittle, where you can get started for free.
Now, I've already shown you how to remix a song and how to use your own music, but InVideo can also create original songs as well. So I want to show you how to do that really quickly. And we are going to enter this prompt right here. I'm telling it to create a 1-minute original Christmas music video in the style of a classic Christmas carol. And I'm going to hit all of the hot points like the music direction, telling it to compose something uplifting and joyful. I'm also telling it to use a female vocalist with a soft angelic tone. I'm going to give it the visual direction and tell it to show cinematic winter scenes that match the warmth of the music. Then I'm breaking down the scenes a little bit more. And I'm also including to occasionally show the female singer performing in a snowy outdoor setting and make sure that the lip sync is intact. So then I just also included the camera style, the performance shots again, and the overall tone of everything. And I'm going to hit enter. And of course, you know, it analyzes everything. It comes back with those questions. And at this point, this is what the original song sounds like with the music video. It's feeling in the air. I'm magically hearts are open, shining. So I just wanted to give you all of those options for when you make your AI music video so that you can choose what works best for you. But I do want to let you know while you can absolutely start with InVideo for free, if you want to use the generative capabilities that I just used to create these music videos, you will need to get a generative plan, and those start at $100 a month. But keep in mind, you do get access to a whole lot of different tools inside of here, including VO and Sora. And if you get all of those things individually, they can add up quick. So you really can't beat getting it all inside of one platform. And if you already have a plan, you can just go to your account and select Generative Minute and just add some on right there. But the only thing that's left for you to do at this point is to download your song, create a brand new YouTube channel, which is free to do, and start uploading your music. And remember, as cliche as that sounds, Rome was not built in a day, and neither will your bank account be built on one video. You have to get consistent and you have to put it out there. You have to follow the trends, make sure you're trying to do the things that has viral potential. We are not wasting any time anymore. So definitely utilize things like ChatGPT to help you to narrow things down. You don't have to do this all by yourself. Use the tools that were created to help you. But I do hope that this helped you out. Please come back and let me know the videos that you have created. You can share them down in the comments. But I hope that this helps you out. Please make sure you come back. Let us know your music channel name, the names of your songs that you're creating.
and we don't really attach ourselves to saying that we're Baptist or Presbyterian or AM. This way. Whoa. Wasn't expecting a full trio.
That's right, Damien. You got all the horsewomen of the apocalypse. Buckle up.
Hey, baby. You're looking good. Well, Laura won't need backup because we are prepared to be very, very generous.
30 million. My.
No need to make things more contentious than necessary.
Actually, we were thinking.
What? No fucking way. What I tell you, I talk, you sit. This is insane. His assets are only worth
$150,548,356.32, all of which we plan to claw back from his offshore accounts in Dubai. You've been a naughty boy.
To when you're somebody out there that's not really into music, or you're like, I just want to know what kind of music can make me the most money. Here's the most profitable genres right here, so you don't got to figure out what kind of music you have to make. But again, make what you want to make. We'll actually even make a song in this video. Spoiler alert, I've already made 4 albums and I'm already getting streams. It'll only take 4 hours if you're somebody that is crazy enough to still want to write your own lyrics, but I'm going to show you guys a way to work around that if you personally don't want to write your own lyrics. Now that we know what kind of music we want to make, how in the world are we going to get the lyrics? Of course, like I said, you can spend time writing out all the music yourself, but who has the time to do that? And in the age of AI and technology, you don't have to. So what I'm going to do now is actually make a song together in a YouTube video with you guys. Okay, so we have made it inside of Chat GPT, and I know the vast majority of you all already knew that. There's going to be 2 tools that we need in order to make our AI music. So Chat GPT is going to be what we use for instructional purposes to write the music, and then Suno AI is the AI tool that'll actually make the song. I'll show you how they go together right now. So what I'm going to do is say, please write a hip hop anthem that will motivate entrepreneurs. The subject matter should be about making money from creating and marketing AI artists. It should have a Dirty South. You guys know I'm in the Carolina. Dirty South hip hop vibe from the early 2000s. Please write the lyrics and style for Suno AI. So while it's doing this, here's some things that I want you to know. That there will be limited copyrights. Well, you can't copyright your music at all, excuse me. There will be limited monetization options for you if you don't write your own lyrics. That does not mean that you cannot make money from the music. So let's say you build an AI persona, and then with that AI persona, you then go on to sell merchandise like, print on demand or whatever. So there's still always creative ways to make money off of this. I tell you guys, your only limitation is your imagination. But if you're somebody that doesn't want to be like me and write everything, you can use AI to write it, and then for sure you can still find other ways to monetize it. But if I'm not mistaken, I do think that you miss out on getting songwriter royalties, maybe publishing royalties, and we'll talk more about that in the future if you guys really care to go deep on it as well. Okay, so title, Code to Cash Flow. Style, Dirty South hip hop 2000s vibe. Now, here's something else I want you to point out, right? Think Little John, UGK, early T.I., Pastor Troy energy. Suno is really big on not allowing you to use the names of any
you're not going to be able to use this exact prompt. And that's a learnable moment. So what I'm going to do here is let me copy this. And you guys may know already, but I have no idea if this is going to be whack or not. Right here where it says lyrics, I'm going to paste it. All right. But you also got to give it a style. So what I'm going to do is straight up copy and paste. Matter of fact, if I can, let me see if it'll give us the error code here. I'm going to try to leave it in there. I think it'll give me an error code. So I want you all to see the error that it gives. So all I did was copy the lyrics where it says lyrics. I copied the style where it says style. I'm going to hit create. It shouldn't let me make this song. Let me see. I hit create. Let me see. Wow. Well, sometimes it'll tell you that you can't use any artist names. Now, this song is not going to be used for commercial use or to make money off of streams and tours and blah 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 blah. Of course, this is for instructional purposes only, so this is not whatever, right? But my 2 cents, my advice on it as it's making, you guys see it makes 2 versions of every song. My personal advice, you guys know I'm really big on legal, ethical, morals. There's so many legal, ethical, and moral ways to make money. We don't even have to step outside of being legal, ethical, and moral to make a dime. So while this may be legal, which it is, not might be, this is 100% legal. I'll never show you how to do anything illegal. But it is questionable when it comes to the ethics and the morality of it if it is using like Little John, UGK, early T.I., Pastor Troy energy. Now, with that being said, this might also be a whack song. Let's see what it sounds like. We'll listen to both versions, and then we'll go on to our next step, which is we already picked the genre. Now we needed lyrics in a song, and then we have to talk about distribution and then monetization. But first, let's see what we got here. Turn me up in the headphones. Hey, we get money from the cold, man. Be artists in the game, no shame. On the south side, worldwide, let it ride. Let's go. To the cash flow, let's go. And I'm getting to the clouds, and the money gon' grow. Get to the track, get a product, don't sleep. While it's snowing with a joy, watch the pockets get deep. Go to the cash flow, hustle in my DNA, 37 miles. Better than by every day, fiction in the trap. We running these. I'll listen to the second one, just a little bit of it. Yeah. We giving them the front of cold, man. And artists here, ain't no shit. What? Up to it. This one do. Come on to the castle, praying for it up from the boot to the clouds, out of the boom. Yeah, I try to get them checked off sleep. Why it's strong, we deploy with the prophets get deep. Call to the castle, hustle in my DNA. Ready, son of a say, get a little tired. I'm pushing at the trap, so I'm running in the cat till I'm choked. Every live and I'm good to the house, and I'm put it in a pot, and I'm off, and it's dry hits. I sleep, no, it's up to a plus, just a sight in the drip, and I'm I try to let me feel it, so into the main jam, we out of the if it takes no string, got a team full of calls, and I'll fix range. Hey, I got no drug, I just wanna fuck up with me. Call to the trap, it up, to the clouds, I don't take phone, chain on the track, get them drink, don't sleep, why it's wrong with it, boy, why the rippers get deep, call to the cat, don't listen to my DNA, just tell me nothing, just fire. All the machines in the trap, yo, we're running in. You know, better pay for this, I'm trying to talk to them, that you can't ask me, so that's my thing. You know, the roles, the visuals, clean, everything, move it through the machine. You know what I mean? Stop, that's the machine, digital, strange ring in the back, I can't remember if you could bridge some crazy, you're faking the crazy, so you pray, sure. That's all we have to deep content. Damn it, it's all I said. I know you're enjoying this YouTube video. We're going to get right back to the action. But every highly successful person I know has a mentor, including me. Here's a message from one of my.
Hi, I'm Michael Betts. I'm JT's mentor. I've been very successful trading for 30 years. I average, like I say, hundreds of thousands of dollars trading every year. And I'd like to see you do the same. with my book, Stock Market Paycheck, lots of great strategies and ways to make you a more consistent, successful trader. It can be accessed through the link below.
Times boosted for school lunches. It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher.
Nature-made magnesium is made to care for your whole body every day. Welcome to Huntington. A big bet believes we should all get more for money, like a path to turn late nights into beach days. And a nudge when you get enough for the go. Go for it, Harold. Let's get more for money. Huntington Bank.
With Google Workspace, apps like Docs, Drive, Gmail, and Meet are connected and in one place, so your whole team can make updates and stay up to date in real time. That's working together with Google Workspace.
11 Labs proudly introduces Studio 3.0.
You can now harness all of our audio models in one powerful editor, now with full video integration.
Giving you the ability to add brand new voiceovers?
Generate bespoke background music and bring it to life with some sound effects too.
The Studio Timeline allows for precise editing. On speech correction, you can now upload audio and fix the mistakes without re-recording. Studio is launching this October. Studio is launching this September. And you can remove any background noise from your videos with our best-in-class voice isolator. Then once you've made your video, easily generate automatic captions at just the click of a button.
And the entire project is shareable too, making it easy to get timestamped feedback from your teammates.
Also try Studio 3.0 today and give your videos the reverb they deserve.
So okay, and intentionally, no time was cut from that. I just want you all to see how fast this could have made a song. Now, is this the best song you've ever heard? Absolutely not. But imagine if you would have put more time in a prompt, actually came up with a great subject matter and, contributed more than just going, again, look, all we asked was, let's go back to the prompt, please write a hip hop anthem that will motivate entrepreneurs. The subject matter should be about making money from creating and marketing AI artists. If you have a dirty South hip hop vibe from the early 2000s, please write the lyrics and style for Suno AI. Of course, this was a very generic, very honestly deep prompt, but we do have a song. So now let's go to the next step. Of course, you would take your music way more seriously, but I don't have the time to do all of that in the YouTube video. But I will tell you this, you can make gospel music doing this. You can make higher quality hip hop and rap music than what you just heard. You can make R&B music, you can make soul music, and there's some real high quality music being made using AI. And if you want to hear like even more high quality songs, stay tuned to the end, but we gotta make it through all of this in a reasonable amount of time. So we gotta go back and now talk about distribution. Okay, so what in the world is distribution? Well, I'm no music expert, but in layman terms, it's pretty much how do we get our music out there for people to be able to engage with, listen to, think of the Apple Music, the Spotify's, the you name it of the world. How can you blast all of your music out there? Now, yes, you can go to every single place and manually upload your music yourself, but who has the time to do that? So there are distributors out there that would allow you to upload your singles or your albums or whatever it is and be able to get it out there quickly instead of you having to go find every place, manually upload everything. And it will just be a complete tedious process. Now, there are a lot of distributors out there. One that comes to mind that is AI friendly is called Symphonic. You guys can go check that out if you would like to. But one of the most popular ones out there is called DistroKid. Now, here's what DistroKid looks like. It is pretty straightforward. This is after you've already made your music and uploaded it. Of course, this is for another album that I wrote. And this album is going to actually come out because you get to pick your release date on November the 1st, 2025. This album that you guys are seeing as an example is actually designed for truckers. And of course, it's hip hop, upbeat, something to keep the drivers, lively, because I know sometimes drivers can get tired on the road, and every track relates to truck drivers. That's a nugget. We'll talk more about that here in a second. But pretty much, pick a distributor, and this is DistroKid. It's going to give you options to enhance the sound. You can either enhance the sound on the particular project you're working on, or you can pay a fee so that way you can enhance the sound on every project. So if you know that you're going to be somebody that's going to be doing multiple albums or songs or just distributing a lot of music, it might make more sense for you to just pay to enhance the sound across all of the music you plan on doing it. Also, once you do everything right, it's going to give you a confirmation page and also give you the opportunity to start doing promo, which takes us to the fourth and final step. So you know how to get the lyrics. Again, you wrote them yourself if you're old school like me, or you use Chat GPT to write them. Once you wrote them, you went to Suno and you made the song. Now you distribute it out there, whether you wanted it to release today or sometime in the future. But why in the world, if you're like me, would a record company pay or try to sign AI artists for millions of dollars when they can just watch this free video or others like it and make their own for way less than $1 million? I think some might be able to close for because I didn't give that. So why would they spend that much money? It's simple. It's not the music. It's the market. For artists that already have traction, they already have followers on social media, companies that stream their music. Guess what? They're transparent as a AI. So these companies are not paying because it's a secret technology. For songs council. So I know some people out there out there probably so much better. Like real companies are paying like to our for albums the market. After you that are going to say if the music sounds good, makes me feel good, serves whatever purpose they want from music, whether it's inspirational, aspirational, motivational, just make them want to get up and move or just help them through trying times. As long as attention is there and people are willing to follow them on social media, stream their music, buy their merch or whatever other products they come out with, there is going to be advertisers that are willing to pay money to be a part of that. There's going to be music companies that are willing to be a part of that. I am not saying that this is better than a human. What I am saying is this, is that I think that it is going to make the human artist better because now you can't just throw out any old song because you know that, hey, the same way you were enhancing your music with software, whether it was auto-tune or whatever else, so that way your vocals sound better. Because if you heard what some of these artists sound like in the booth compared to what they sound like by the time you hear the album, they're already using software. Maybe not Suno, but they're already using software to enhance their vocals so that way their raps, their singing, everything sounds crisp, sounds better. It's enhanced by the time you get to it. So I just believe tools like Suno are just the next generation of that. So it's going to make the music better, right? Nobody's going to settle for subpar sounding music anymore, right? There's no need to. It's going to also make it so that you're going to have to be a business owner first and a musician second. If you haven't already seen that that was the game you were playing, this makes it blatantly obvious that that's the game you have to play moving forward. You have to be in the marketing business. Now, here's an example of that Instagram account or a Instagram account that I own that is for the Trucker album, right? I gave him a name. His name's Trucker Man J. Nothing crazy. What's most important about what you're seeing though is Trucker Man J Instagram account is 1 week old and he's already had thousands of people view his page. Now, he's had, less than the number of people that have viewed his page actually, check him out, right? What I mean by that is that your views can be higher. Doesn't mean that you had 15 or 18,000 people view it, but we've had thousands of people view the page. We've had, even more views than we have different accounts, if that makes sense. But check this out. We're on track right now that he will have conservatively at least 60,000 streams in his first month, and the album is not even out yet. So imagine when the album gets out. There are two trains of thought that I would have for you out there. If you're somebody that's just genuinely into music, but you didn't have the talent to make the beat or to perform it the way you want it performed, you can now use Suno in your lyrics to create high quality songs. If you're somebody that's like, hey, I just want to get into the business of it and start making money from it, then you can also go and create your lyrics, create your beats, create your sound with the whole 9 yards. But understand that there's a strategy where you just put your music out and you see what happens. I did that with my album called Tears from a Black Father. We actually created a sound, or we're working on creating a sound, which is creating a subgenre of music. We call it ghetto gospel soul dramas. Now, I know some of you all, you're going to hate me for this. You guys remember back in the day, R. Kelly made Trapped in the Closet? I know we're not supposed to say his name, but aside from whatever crimes he did, I'm not trying to justify any crimes anybody did. I'm just talking about the man music. And musically, that was a masterpiece. One of many that he created. So, Tears from a Black Father is storytelling. It's that ghetto gospel sound. If you like dramas, like if you watch drama TV shows or drama movies, especially the ladies out there that's like juicy dramas, you guys would like Tears from a Black Father. It is the male's perspective of what is it like being a provider in a relationship and feeling unappreciated. Some of you fellas out there might be too tough to like it, but when nobody's around, play Tears from a Black Father. It's available now on Spotify. It's available now. You can go to JT Hustle's music on YouTube and you'll see the album cover. Here's what it looks like right here. And listen to all of the songs that I wrote as well. That is an example of us just putting out music with no marketing plan. This is just a concept that I've been sitting on for a while, and let's put it out there. Let's see if the people like it. And if the people like it, there's actually a broader story that we can continue to tell. And if people want to know what happens next after they listen to Tears from a Black Father, then we'll work on, releasing the other works. We already have Tears from a Black Mother, and we also have some other tracks as well, some other works, bodies of work that we can put out. But we're not going to invest in putting all of that out if nobody likes Tears from a Black Father. So if you like ghetto gospel, soul music, it's not really hip hop, it's not rap, right? Not trap music. If you like that stuff, you'll hate it. Go check it out. To all my truck drivers out there, go save Trucker Man J's album. Also go follow Trucker Man J on Instagram as well if you haven't done so already. Because what I'm doing is I'm going to actually allow you guys, now that you know that it's me, to see us do this in real life. I'm not knocking anybody on social media. I'm just telling you guys what we do that I know is different. Not only am I going to make a YouTube video and say, here's how to do this. If it's something that interests me, I'm going to also do it as well so you guys can see that I'm willing to put my time, my energy, my money, my efforts in it and not just try to push you to go do something I would never do. So one album is out. If you can see this video, you can go listen to Tears from a Black Father right now. It's on all streaming services. I listen to it on Spotify every day during my walks. Strategy 2 is let's do a big rollout day 1. Before people even know if they like it or not, let's build up awareness. Let's get a lot of views and as many followers as we can on social media prior to the release date. And then when we release it, it's like we drop a bomb. Boom, it's out. The whole world go crazy. We rolled it out. I'm going to do that with Trucker Man J. But if you want to do it more of a quick release, a quick test, then you would love Tears from a Black Father. Tears from a Black Father, you're going to love this artist name. It's by JT Hustles. The Drive to Freedom is going to be by Trucker Man J, but that's the name of his album. And ironically, The Drive to Freedom is also the name of my #1 independent courier book. So if you're somebody out there that wants to get into the transportation industry, right, you should go to authorjt.com and check that out as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want me to make a follow-up video in maybe a month or so and update you on how the Trucker Man J's album, social media, rollout approach went, or how did Tears from a Black Father went, right, after a month or after 3 months, whenever, I get data, but I'm only going to make content if you guys want to see the content. And if there's enough interest, we'll do it. Till next time, I'm Hustler Stay Hustling. I'm your favorite country cousin, JT, and I'm gone.
Legacy over luxury, I'm chasing the flash. I'm investing in the future, turn this hustle to cash. Generations gonna eat from the ground that I lay. Independent to the bone, I'm a boss self-made. There were chickens off the love seeds and I'm floating my age. Put contracts on the table, that's some different kind of shit. So I can't let God struggle like a fucking belly. I came from nothing. Down in the dirt where the sun hit high. Yeah. But God had a plan they couldn't stop. I made it out the struggle, yeah, I did that. And I needed my soul, but I need on top. Still in it.
You live in a North Carolina zip code and have 0 DUIs in the last 5 years, listen carefully.
Fuck me, now, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Niggas still can't believe I used to fuck with you. I've been playing Jesus, I ain't playing the beast stuck with you. Damn, I see you still kicking with them pop bitches. I'm the only Jesus that your goofy ass cop bitches. Some hoes wanna look like me, bitch, most likely. Truly fucking you, just the spicy. But I don't get it twisted, I ain't tripping. I never put my faith in a nigga, bitch. I die independent. If you was wondering, yeah, boy, I'm still that bitch. I had to lie, but you still gotta watch this shit. Cause who the fuck bracket like me? No bra, tight, slick back, turny tail, feeling like I'm iced tea. You know I suck it to a real killer. You know I had weak if she ain't fucking up her makeup. Damn, I can't believe I used to let you talk, but y'all probably be in jail. Hey, ladies, love yourself, cause she could get shitty. That's why as fuck niggas get money. I don't give a fuck if Chad bitch leave tonight because nigga that chick run major. You better get on your chick ass pussy right before I have another nigga do it for me. Cause dick don't trump me. I run thick, nigga. Hey, you a bitch. Hey, moving us in my meat can. Had a steak when I'm eating. There's so much money, this nigga dumb if he cheating. Bitches watching and hating. That shit in their faces. I ride a whole bitch and they keep them hoes in their places. He's a in their job. Like a baptism. He hit the squad and then he coming back a real nigga. How you run a bitch? But I don't wanna work. How you run a bitch? Hey, I should've listened to my first line and told your ass no the first time. Try to sweat his nigga penis, now he think he hurt my cheek. Can I be at work while you sleep? My sleepy is the most sensitive you'll ever eat. Better fuck you. Still can't believe I used to trust you. That's right. Accolades you ever made is that I took you, bitch. If you get a chance, I bet you snitch. You ever get a chance to tell me come and pay my shit? Ladies, love yourself, cause she could get shitty. That's why as fuck niggas get money. I don't give a fuck if Chad bitch leave tonight because nigga that chick run major. You better get on your chick to eat this pussy right before I have another nigga do it for me. Because dick don't run me. I run thick, nigga. Yeah, use a bitch.
Damn. That song go hard as hell. What?
So welcome to the Future Hotline, where absolutely nobody has any idea what they're talking about. You need to know how to create content with AI in 2026.
But their brotherhood ended in blood, with Romulus killing Remus to found the city that would bear his name.
Set that as your goal because it will change your life. It will help you get better at your job, in class, in your projects, and it will free up more time for the things that actually matter to you. My goal with this video is to show you one of the most powerful and profitable content creation methods on the market right now. Long form videos, whether that's for YouTube content, trailers for your projects, or many other uses. And because I know that when you start a new project, you often have almost no resources, we're going to do the entire process with new free and unlimited tools that have come out in the last few weeks. To make it even easier, I'll leave all the prompts and links to every tool we use today in the Discord linked in the description, so you only have to copy and paste. At the end of the video, I'll also show you how to get a PDF with the best free AIs and tips we don't even mention on the channel, completely free. Alright, let's start. To create long-form content, we need three important things: a script, visuals, and audio. Let's look at the best AIs to get all three for free and in a super simple way. First, the script, because this is the brain of the whole video. To generate it automatically in a natural, high-quality way, we can't just use any random tool. So for this step, I'm using what is, right now, one of the most powerful language models on the market. And the best part is that it's free and effectively unlimited. Google's new Gemini 3 Pro. I've prepared an ultra-detailed prompt for it that you'll find in the Discord. And the idea is very simple. You give Gemini the topic of your video and how long you want it to be, and it turns that idea into a complete structure. It answers with a message broken into numbered clips, and for each clip, it gives you four things: the line of script that will be spoken in that clip, tone of voice for that word, a prompt to generate the image for that clip, and a prompt to turn that image into a video. Based on the duration you asked for, it creates fewer of these segments. But in the end, what you have is a full storyline divided into small blocks that tell you exactly what should be said, what should be seen, and how it should feel and first, you'll use that structure to generate the audio, then to animate the images and turn them into videos that match the narration perfectly. Because the same prompt that designed the script is also giving you the visuals, animation style for each scene. That's how we automate almost the entire process. And of course, the prompt is fully customizable. If you need some extra instructions for your job or your niche, tweak it, but I can tell you it works great exactly as it is. Once we have that text and the list of prompts, we're ready to generate the videos that will play while this script is being read. For the visuals, I'm going to show you a combo of tools that are honestly some of my favorites for this kind of project. The first one is a lesser-known platform called SlopClub. SlopClub is a completely free AI video tool that lets you generate a lot of high-quality, super narrative clips every day. It works almost like a social network. You can scroll through videos created by other people to get ideas, download community clips if they fit your project, and everything you upload can stay saved on your profile so others can see it. What we're going to do is take the image prompts that Gemini gave us and paste them into SlopClub's image section. There you choose whether you want your creation to be private, public, depending on whether you want to share it with the community, and you simply ask it to generate the image described by that prompt. A few seconds later, you get the result that already looks extremely polished. There is one important thing you'll notice. SlopClub has a daily limit of 30 generations. After a lot of testing, I can tell you that limit is very high in practice. 30 clips a day is more than enough to animate all the scenes you need, and then the next day, everything resets and you can keep going. To avoid wasting those generations on still images, I recommend using another tool to create the images, and saving SlopClub for what it's best at, animating them. For that, I use Meta AI. If you've been watching the channel, you already know that Meta is, in my opinion, one of the best free and unlimited AIs for generating images and video right now. We go to the Create section, choose that we want to generate an image, and pick horizontal or vertical depending on the format we need for that clip. In the aesthetic settings, I suggest using variety at 20, weirdness at 0, and stylization at 100. That gives you detailed but controlled results. 2025 is almost over, and we're falling into the same trap again, waiting for January 1st to start something new or learn a new skill. But here's the truth.
Volvo EX90, engineered for performance.
I'm gonna show you my yeah. It's very magic from the generator. I could look at this right up. Introducing Canva email. Now, it's so much simpler to promote business. Just drag, drop, and export. No coding that will take days. Just professional emails in no time. Start designing today.
I know many of you think I'm AI. I'm not AI, but this is AI. Maybe in the future I'll get to work less. I'm gonna try to create myself in my outfit today, but Pixar style. So I'll call it Helena Pixar and start describing my features and outfit. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead with this one. Let's create chapter. And now it's done. Let's see how it turned out. These are really aesthetic generations. The character is consistent and the outfit is correct. We can also use different types of references with the character for that image in the composition reference. And we're going to get all these cool shots with the composition just like the reference image. And I'm going to make a composition reference by taking a selfie. I got it. Let's try to use this image. Even better, we can make the character move on opener. Create your first character for free as an opener subscriber.
You don't need a new year to make a new start. AI was one of the most in-demand skills of 2025, according to the World Economic Forum. Yet most of us didn't learn it, and that puts us at risk, not just of falling behind, but of being replaced. You still have 45 days to learn AI and step into 2026 as a more skilled, smarter, and employable individual. That too in just 2 days. Let me tell you about the 2-day live AI mastermind training by Outskill, the world's first AI-focused educational platform, happening this Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. EST on both days. And the timing is perfect because they have their year-end holiday offer going on, so you can get in absolutely for free instead of the usual $395. Outskill is rated 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and this 16-hour live experience by them has been attended by more than 10 million worldwide professionals like you, across fields like marketing, finance, engineering, and data. Mentored directly by AI experts from companies like Microsoft and NVIDIA. The best part? This training isn't just about learning tools. It's about changing the way you work. You'll learn how to use AI to simplify your daily tasks, build AI agents that plan, create, and automate your workflows, design AI automations that connect tools like Sheets, Notion, and CRMs to save hours, gain ready-to-use AI systems for your job, business, or freelance projects. But learning those skills isn't just enough. The most important part is knowing how to monetize them. Outskills learners have launched AI-powered businesses that even build weekly revenue models worth $4,000 to $5,000. Not just that, you'll receive bonuses worth $5,000, including a prompt Bible, a roadmap to monetize AI, and a personalized AI toolkit builder, only if you attend both the days. This Christmas, gift this opportunity to someone who you think could benefit from learning AI, as it could change their career in 2026. Seats are limited. Grab yours now via the link in the description. P.S. Join the WhatsApp community to stay updated before the big blast. Then we paste the image prompt that Gemini gave us for that clip, and Meta will return 4 different options. You pick the one that fits your scene best. At this point, you have 2 paths. If you want to stay fully inside Meta, you can transform that image into a video from the same panel. You go to Animate, choose Custom Animate, and paste the video prompt that Gemini generated for that same clip, and Meta will bring it to life following that description. If you want to use Slop Club's video model instead, you simply download the image from Meta. Go back to Slop Club, open the video section, upload your image, and in the prompt field, you paste the video prompt that Gemini gave you. That way, you get 2 ultra-powerful platforms working together. Meta AI to mass generate the image to someone who you think could benefit from learning AI, as it could change their career in 2026. Seats are limited. Grab yours now via the link in the description. P.S. Join the WhatsApp community to stay updated before the big blast. Then we paste the image prompt that Gemini gave us for that clip, and Meta will return 4 different options. You pick the one that fits your scene best. At this point, you have 2 paths. If you want to stay fully inside Meta, you can transform that image into a video from the same panel. You go to Animate, choose Custom Animate, and paste the video prompt that Gemini generated for that same clip, and Meta will bring it to life following that description. If you want to use Slop Club's video model instead, you simply download the image from Meta. Go back to Slop Club, open the video section, upload your image, and in the prompt field, you paste the video prompt that Gemini gave you. That way, you get 2 ultra-powerful platforms working together. Meta AI to mass generate the images with no limits, and Slop Club or Meta itself to animate them exactly according to the guidance Gemini set for each part of the video. Meta is completely unlimited, which is perfect for experimenting with lots of looks, but I personally really like Slop Club's video model too, so I wanted to show you both options so you can mix and match depending on what you need. If you follow these steps, at this point you should have a folder full of animated clips, each one corresponding to one of the numbered segments that Gemini created with that prompt. Now we need the voice. For the voiceover, I'm going to give you 2 free and effectively unlimited options. The first is OpenAI.fm. It has a very simple interface. You select the voice you like, choose the vibe or style you want it to have, and in the script field, you paste the line of text that Gemini wrote for a specific clip. Hit play, and it will generate a high-quality audio file for that part of the video.
Imagine a civilization so powerful that its shadow stretched from the sands of Africa to the snows of Scotland.
Save each of these audio clips and name them with the clip number that Gemini gave you, so everything stays organized and you know exactly which voice line belongs to which scene. But I also want to show you an option that, in my opinion, sounds even better and lets you customize the performance much more. This is Google's text-to-speech using the Gemini 2.5 Pro model. Here we choose single speaker audio, go into the model settings, and leave the temperature at 1 so it stays expressive but controlled. And then we open the voices list and test different options until we find the one that fits the
See you, baby. I'm sad to see that you're mad with me. It's okay. I'm crazy. It's okay to walk away.
I'm certain I said that. Didn't I say that? Jeez. No. I'm certain. Mm. I said to not put any audio in there, didn't I? Looking at video. Just doing what it wants to fucking do. What is up with this fucking thing? It's tripping now, huh? So now you want to trip. Alright. Fair enough. He was hard headed like that. Settings. Mhm. Where you at the bottom? It says 500. All right. Yeah, like. Yo, oh man, my music. Y'all been listening to me make my music all day. This is why my trade ain't going good because I'm over here doing this. But listen to this. I don't know. Maybe the mic don't pick it up, but so that's what I was doing, making a video, and I ended up having to make a cityscape video because in video it's bullshit. It keeps giving me white people instead of black people, even though I'm asking for black people. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is dead, I guess. Oh well. Just made a video with skylines. Don't matter. Download. I ain't got no fucking friends. Now I see. All right, so that's it. I done did enough work today. I done made shoot 3 videos, uploaded them, the scripts, 10 download. Um, and what else am I doing? Oh, then I'm uploading the videos onto YouTube so I can I don't know, just do have something to do, man. Have something to do while I watch these trades go down. But that's why that well no, I am blaming nothing but myself because honestly, I chose to not take that $50 earlier. And yeah, that was on me. But I ain't tripping. Am I? Well, I'm gonna take a nap, right? Here I go. I'm gonna take a nap, and when I wake up, either I'm gonna be up $800 or I'm gonna be down $800. Either way, I'm gonna stay in this trade until next week. This is a swing. It's a crazy swing, but it's gonna be a swing. I'm swinging, whatever. Either I'm going back up here to the upside, or we're going down here. And that could happen. I mean, shoot, man, ain't nothing guaranteed. This market, we look at this joint on the daily. Where are we at? We are, boom, recovered. For the most part, yeah. But I'm thinking upside more. Thinking we could reclaim this area. You know what I'm saying? They go on. I think we'll hit 2,700. I don't feel like we're gonna drop back down here in December. This is Christmas is almost over, y'all. Almost here, I should say. Year end, close it out. Year end strong. Got some notes here in case things happen. Life is short. Why are you taking so long? But as we look at it, you can see where we are. Down 300 again. And I was up 300, but I'm just a gambler, man. Yeah, I really am. It's crazy. Um, I had to upload this video. Gotta rename it. And video be tripping too. Be naming my stuff. It names my stuff and adds lyrics, and I tell it not to. I gotta figure that out. Why it's doing what it's doing. This one, I'm not even gonna premiere it. I'm just gonna add it today. Make it public right now. Why not? All right, I'm going to take a nap, yo. I gotta go somewhere later on. Trying to debate on if I'm gonna take my laptop with me. I probably could. Maybe I will. Yeah. In case I need to do something. Yes, I'll take it. This one, the older one. I'm not taking my new one with me. That stays here and trades. I just want to spend time with you. I like that candle right there. It looks like if we get up above this 14 and we curl back up and get on the 48, we on the way. You know what I'm saying? We have rejection right there. But this is technically a lower high. So we are on the way. On the way. Let's go.